Right, Shalom brothers and sisters out there. Today we're going to talk about adjectives. Adjectives is what describes a noun. Now, there's certain rules that we want to go over about adjectives. Number one is that adjectives have the same inflectional endings as the nouns. So, as nouns, just write as nouns. And I'll give an example. The word tawab, for example, will be good. Tawab, right here, that means good. All right, so now when you're having a feminine noun, well, a masculine noun, if you want to say the good, like we said, the good young man, it'd be this. It will be written actually like this, because usually the noun comes first. That'd be nar, young man, tawab. That's good, a young man. So really, if you want to really put this together, this means a good young man. Na'ar tawab. Now, the adjective here is tawab, meaning good. Now, so you can understand what I'm saying, if I want to say something feminine, if you want to say a good work, now, a good work would mean you will be using the word work, which means that's wada, which means work, and waba. You have an extra to hide the end. All right, that means good. Work good, or a good work. That's what it translates to, a good work. Now, the adjective here, let me get another color so you can see it. The adjective here is tawab, meaning good. The adjective here is tawab. That means good. But since it describes what a noun is, and since this noun is feminine, a good work, it has to be, the adjective has to be feminine. It converts to adjectives. There's a lot of converting in the Hebrew language, all right? By verbs and certain even nouns, they convert adjectives, all right? So, and another good example, a good war. These are words that we just use for the common words part 2, if you ever seen that video. A good war would be malak ma tawaba.
That's the feminine.
Malak ma tawaba. That means what? A good war. All right? So the adjective here is good. It's good, tawab. So let me just write that on the board so y'all can constantly remember that. So the first adjective we're gonna write here is tawab, which means good. And these are adjectives, all right? We have another one, gadal, or gadawol, means great or big. Gadawol, all right? So if you want to say, instead of a good war, if you want to say a great war, you would say this. Now you're using a different adjective. right? Remember, the word gadawal means great or big. So, and that would be this word right here. Gadawal. Right up there. Gadawal. That means to be great. Now, since the word malakma, meaning war, is feminine, you have to use ga, da, wa, la with the ha at the end. Okay, so you can see what changes, what added, the ha at the end.
Okay, so for the adjective, the N changes.
Yeah, the N changes. So whatever the nouns are, the ending of the nouns, that becomes the adjectives. I'll say that again. Whether the ending of the nouns, that becomes an adjective. So as we can see the ha at the end, or the word that they use the word hep. But as we know, we just use the pronunciation, which is called ha. Because this is called Ibaryath, it's a quana. Alright, so now it's called the he, but that's what they call it because they name their letters a little different. We just, for the ancient Hebrew, we just name it whatever it sounds like. Right? So that's a good example. Now, another term that adjectives use would be adjectives that end with the he or the ha lose that vowel when suffixes are added. In other words, when it says lose that vowel, you would not have the ha sound at the end. And a good example would be this. The word yapa is an adjective mean beautiful. That's what the word yapa means.
Mm-hmm.
It's an adjective meaning beautiful. Alright? So, since
It's Yapa, right?
Yeah, yapa. It's an adjective meaning beautiful. Beautiful. So, if you want to say, let's see, something masculine, I say, let's say, the beautiful gold, something like that.
That's beautiful. Is that you know, because that's not like something like you, like that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give example. Yep. You'll be like this. Gold zahab, which is gold. Yapa, which means beautiful. So right here you have this gold beautiful, which means a beautiful gold. Now, let's say if it's a whole bunch of them, like gold, a beautiful gold. Like this, we're talking about gold as in like the object gold.
Right.
And you see in a whole bunch of gold here. So what you're going to do is you're going to put gold as in plural, zahabium, because that's a masculine plural. Zahabium, that's gold, but it's plural form of gold, right? And instead of, you're going to use yapayim, and that's beautiful. All right, so gold, plural, or gold things. So in other words, it's saying the beautiful gold things. For an example, a good one will be like Ibaryath, would be like beautiful work. So Now since the word yapa is just naturally a feminine adjective, although it's not, adjectives don't take the form feminine or masculine, but since it has yapa and a ha at the end makes it feminine, we're going to use another word. Ibada, which means service. So abada, abawada, abawada, that means service. So you're gonna have ibawada, and that's service, and yapa means
beautiful service.
Beautiful service, right? All right, now this is where the confusion may start coming in, because now yapa is, since it's naturally feminine, it don't have to change. But now, if you want to say, now this is gonna sound weird, but yapa can mean beautiful or handsome also, because that, it sounds weird though, but when you're referring to a man, the word yapa means handsome. So let me also put this also. Now you're gonna use this. Ibad, servant. Yapa, beautiful servant or handsome servant, but you still don't have to change it because
It's still there.
yeah, it's natural. But now, once, so it says the handsome, a handsome servant, a handsome servant. All right, that's what it says. Now you don't have to change that until you change the ending. And now this right here is abad yum, means handsome, and then you have yapayam. So the ending changed, the ha had to drop. So you have handsome servants, because yum is the plural form of that's the plural form of masculine, and wath is the female plural. So I'll give an example. Beautiful work, as in work, as in plural, will be this. That will be Abba, Wa, Awaba, Awawada, the Wa, and Yapa, Yapwa, which means beautiful work. So this is work, plural, feminine, and this is Yapwa. So the ha ends in this, so it's plural now. So now the masculine and plural is going to be in a whole different video, but let me just give you a synopsis of things that's masculine and plural. Now, masculine endings would end with a yam, like this. Plural endings will end with a wath. That's wath, and that's yum. This is masculine. All right? This is masculine. Feminine endings, not plural, feminine. This is masculine, and this is feminine. So the feminine endings end with a wath, right here.
Okay, the feminine ending ends with that.
Yes. Now there are some exceptions to the rules. Except for, I have to write this in red because this is also going to cause, except for irregular nouns. Except for irregular nouns. Now, irregular nouns, I'll put it for example, will be like masculine nouns with feminine endings. Yes, you have that. Yes, that's why you have like so it's gonna get real deep with I'm gonna go into a whole class on irregular nouns. So, but right now just concentrate on this. Feminine endings is walk. That's feminine endings, and masculine endings is yam. Okay? Yam and wam, except for irregular nouns. And I'm just gonna tell you certain irregular nouns that goes about it will be the plural form of father and the plural form of woman. The plural form of father ends with a waf, and the plural form of woman ends with a yum. Yes, that's the reason why it can't, when you say our father, it can't be Abba Nawa, it has to be Abi Yah Nawa, because father takes a feminine ending. Yes. So I'm gonna do a little short class on that later. But we're still gonna touch on adjectives right now. So there's a part 2 of this.